purposes and TV purposes. So raise your hand and we'll get them to you. If you all have a seat, we'll go ahead and quick questions for Marcus. We're going to wait till everybody gets out of the way here. All right, we'll go ahead and start here.
So, first game at Oregon, you opening up 12 and 13, 115 yards, obviously very confidence building. What do you take from right now to build yourself as a better quarterback and learn from today?
I mean, just to continue to get better every day. You know, I can never become satisfied with what happened today. I just have to continue to work with the offense. I felt that everyone did a very good job today. So, just going to come back Monday and get ready to go back to work.
Marcus, he mentioned the 12 of 13 to start. Not nervous at all? First college start? I mean, you were allowed to be.
No, I mean, honestly, I was very nervous. But after the first snap, it's gone. You know, my dad always used to tell me when I was playing, you know, high school football that nerves is a good thing. It's just human nature. So, you know, just it's always gone by that first snap. And, I mean, I just went and rode with it. And I had so much fun out there today.
Carson said he thought maybe this is the best you've looked even from practices and what have you. I mean, is this as comfortable as you felt on the biggest stage yet? And could you answer that? But also, I mean, are there decisions you immediately already would like to have back or plays that you were already kicking yourself up about immediately?
You know, the game in itself was just, you know, it was fun. I mean, I really can't explain more than that. And, you know, it's always different in a practice situation. And, you know, you can only take so much from practice, but to actually go out there in the game was, you know, I had a blast. And, you know, if I could have one thing back, it was maybe the sack. You know, those guys up front did a good job recognizing it. I just needed to get the ball out quicker. So.
The irony is you said you feel comfortable after like the first play, but then the sack was like right after.
Yeah, it was right after that. So, I mean, yeah, it was, yeah, I mean. And it was funny because that was actually my first hit in probably a year. And, you know, just to get that out of the way early was, you know, made me feel even more comfortable.
You mentioned the sack. What was it that allowed you to recover from that so quickly and right away go into a couple 20-plus yard passes?
Well, you know, it's just Coach Kelly, you know, they really prepared us. And we felt that Arkansas State, you know, was going to have certain looks. And it just so happened that after the sack, they kind of rolled into these certain looks, and you know, it just so happened Keenan was, you know, open down the field, and I got it to him. And the offensive line did a great job blocking, and you know, that was a good drive, and it was a good way to start the season.
Marcus, you've been waiting a long time for your first collegiate game, but you only played less than a half. Any disappointment there?
I mean, no, not at all. I think, you know, it's always up to the coaches, and you know, whatever Coach Kelly then felt at the time, you know, that's what we're gonna follow. And you know, I'll never doubt what Coach Kelly has and what Coach Halford is gonna have us do. But you know, I would have liked to play a little bit more, but you know, it's always the competitive nature in me to want to play. But you know, like I said, I had fun, and you know, we're ready to go back to work on Monday.
Marcus, you made some really impressive passes through the defense. Your accuracy was just spot on tonight. I mean, how'd you feel about that being just on a roll the whole game in your first performance out there?
I mean, like I said, the guys around me made the plays. I've always been the guy that just said I just need to get them the ball, and they'll make the plays. You know, the receivers did a good job getting open down the field, and really all I had to do was get the ball there. And I mean, the offensive line did an awesome job just giving me time. And you know, like I said, Monday's coming around, and we're getting ready to go to work again.
I've got Brian Bennett and Keenan Lowe in the other room. We'll go ahead right here.
Number 6 is a pretty nice security blanket if you have to dump it off, huh?
Definitely. The Island had an awesome game today. You know, just that nice little run he had, the 33-yard, and you know, he made, I mean, an unbelievable run.
Your mom apparently called into ESPN with the proper pronunciation of your last name. What would you like us to call you?
Marcus, but the last name is Mariota. I don't know if it's just for the Polynesian culture, you always got to enunciate the vowels, and so it's Mariota. But yeah, I'm sorry.
So in a team with 65 freshmen and sophomores, who have you been looking for or looking towards on the team for leadership and guidance? Who's helped be the leader for you on the team?
Guys like, you know, Deion Jordan and Kenyon Barner, guys that have been here for 5 years. You know, they've really made a difference in how the mentality of this team is, and especially from the start of spring ball, the mentality for us was just to continue to get better every day, and to have those guys, those older guys, kind of lead the way is makes us just continue to want to follow.
It looked like you developed some kind of chemistry with a couple of the guys you came in with, Cole Ayerla and BJ Kelly. Did you guys talk about last year in the dorms about this day and playing together?
Yeah, in some perspective. I guess it's hard because you try not to look so far ahead, and at the time, we weren't sure what the situation was going to end up being, but it was those guys did an awesome job getting open, and Colt a couple of times the defense was blitzing off the edge, and he was the hot, and he was really prepared for that, and BJ's doing a great job on the receiver standpoint, and yeah, we talked a little bit, but it's always just kind of continue just to get better as a whole instead of just trying to get individual work. So.
Marcus, everybody's talked a lot about what's happened in the game. I'm going to take you back. Being a kid from St. Louis High School in Hawaii, what was it like as you're running out the tunnel with the bike in front of you and the duck and the fans? Your first actually entrance onto the field as a college football player.
When I first ran on the field, it was very surreal. To have Autzen going crazy and to have all those fans there. I'm come from a small island, and sometimes we'd be lucky to get 4,000 or 5,000 at our games, and now to play in front of 60,000 is it's unreal, and it's an unbelievable experience, and I'm just thankful for it and continuing just the season. So.
Is that when those butterflies were the most intense, right there when you're running out?
Yes. With running out with the guys, and it's about to get going is probably the most intense, and. But really, like I said, it's just after that first snap, I'm good, and it's just football. It's the same game I've been playing for, so many years. So.
Marcus, talking about homeland, you guys from Punahou are rooting for you and kind of united the islands. How much have you heard from folks back home?
I haven't heard so much. Actually, my boys back home, St. Louis is playing Bishop Gorman tonight, and I was hoping maybe if I could catch the rest of the game. They probably just started. Hope they're doing well. But coming from such a small state, there's so much pride in it, and like I said, this is really just kind of pushed me to just be even more better because I want to represent for my state and my family, and it's a good way to start off this first game and just continue to get the season going.
All right, guys. Any other questions? Thank you so much.
Thank you.